Crystal Craven, a singer, a songwriter, and a worship leader who is passionate about sharing what God inspires. And this is your weekly devotional. Luke 8:24-25 says, "And they went and woke him, saying, 'Master, Master, we are perishing.' And he awoke and rebuked the wind and the raging waves, and they ceased, and there was a calm. He said to them, 'Where is your faith?' And they were afraid, and they marveled, saying to one another, 'Who then is this, that he commands even winds and water, and they obey him?'" Now, we see here, after Jesus rebuked the wind and the waves, and they had ceased, leaving the lake with just a complete calm, which would have been miraculous after the crazy windstorm that had just been raging a second ago, Jesus asked them the question, "Where is your faith?" The disciples seemingly didn't listen, right? Or maybe they were just so caught up in saying to one another, who then is this that he commands even the winds and the water and they obey him? But had they actually contemplated that question, their question should have then been answered. So their question of who commands the winds and the water and they obey him is answered in the creation obeys the Creator. By Jesus' word, creation was spoken into being, and by his word, creation even obeys. But aren't we also part of his creation? And we're not only part of his creation, but we're made in his image, and we're the only ones in all of creation in whom he died to redeem. So how much more should we also obey his commands at the first sound of hearing them? If we really stop and apply Jesus' question to ourselves, think about it, knowing that Jesus is creator of all, in which even winds and water obey him, where is your faith? You've seen his works in your life. Or, even if you're not walking with Jesus, you're not a follower of him, then at the very least, you've seen his works in the lives of his followers. And hasn't he not proven himself trustworthy of placing your faith in? He is always faithful. And if you place your faith in him and in him alone, your faith will never, ever be put to shame. So I want to just encourage you today, my friend, that if you've placed your faith in Jesus, then he is indeed directing your life's path. He is always with you. He's available to turn to in times of fear, in times of danger, anytime. You can always turn to him. And when you do hear your amazing Creator's commands, obey him. For blogs, written devotionals, and originally written songs, visit crystalcravenmusic.com, and that's Crystal with a K.